Hi there, my name is Miss Anna, and I'm the music teacher here at Mountain Valley Elementary. The role that I would take in this production, I would be the director and also the music director. And I think what I hope to gain for this professional development is I was a theater kid myself. I have starred in a couple of musicals, I've been ensemble in a couple of musicals, and I've always wanted to do a production. And I do have the music background, but I have no background in directing. And when I saw about Disney Stage Connect, I figured that would be the perfect opportunity to learn how to direct. So even if we don't have the grant another year, we can purchase the rights to a musical and we would all know how to do it. So,
hey guys, my name is Haley Hinckus and I am an alternative learning teacher here at Mountain Valley, and I have seen kids from kindergarten all the way through 5th grade in this job, and I am specifically excited about my title in this project as production manager. I think that several of the skills that I have and have to use daily translate nicely right into this project. Specifically, teaching is all about solving problems and dealing with logistics, like when and where do we leave the classroom, right? In this project, instead, it's when are we getting on the stage? How are we getting on the stage? Who is wearing what on the stage? And so I'm really excited to partner with the other amazing educators that are in this project and see how we can make this the best situation for kids and make it as easy and fun as possible working logistically with each other as the adult leaders. I'm excited to learn more, and I'm thrilled to be given this opportunity as production manager.
Hello, my name is Angie Neal. I'm a Title I instructional interventionist at Mountain Valley Elementary in Bluefield, West Virginia, which is in Mercer County, West Virginia. I'm very excited for the opportunity to participate in this project as the role of producer. Producer is something that pretty much would come second nature to me as a part of my Title I responsibilities within the school district. I oversee planning and organization on a daily basis. I coordinate schedules and communication with staff pretty regularly, so I'm very used to that. I work with admin on approvals and logistics anyway, so doing that as a part of this project would come very naturally to me. I'm very well acquainted with managing budget, permissions and resources, so again, I think I'd have a very strong strength as far as that goes. And then ensuring deadlines and major tasks are completed. I'm a team worker. I would work very well with this team and making sure that the deadlines are met, major tasks are completed, so we would be successful in all of our endeavors.
Hi, I'm Tia. I'm the stage manager. I'm an aide here at Mountain Valley, and I hope to gain experience doing stage manager because I like to work behind the scenes, kind of like what I do at school every day. I like to set up little stations and get things ready for the day and help where I'm needed, just behind the scenes. And I think that will be fun to do as stage manager.
and I'm back, and now joining me we'll have Miss Hinckus.
Hi.
She's not going to only be the producer, but she'll also be my assistant director.
Yes. So I was so honored to be asked by Miss Anna, and she and I are friends and coworkers who both just love music and have been involved since we were really little. And so I'm just excited to learn alongside of her. Yes. And so we're just going to kind of chat about some of these other questions, and you take it.
Yes, the first one, step towards how we will continue musical theater after doing the program. And doing musical theater in our school has been something that I told our principal since day one when I started here. But to be honest, what I felt like was prohibiting me to do it is that I had the background from being a performer. I have starred in a couple of shows. I was Miss Honey in Matilda, and that's when I was like, okay, I probably want to be a teacher. But all of that to say, I feel like I have the background as a performer, and I have also done music directing as in the theater productions, but I don't know really how to direct. And I feel like the steps that we will continue is that if we are chosen and we complete the program, we will have all the tools to fulfill our roles in any production. I think that's one of the cool things about Disney Stage Connect is that what you learn can be applied to all of these different productions. So I think the steps that we will do for that is that we will use some of the funds that we get from our county to purchase the rights through MTI. And not only that, if we need more funds, our principal is very good about fundraising and supporting the music program. So I think those will be the steps that will continue.
Yeah, and just the sustainability of your program teaching us, I think, is going to be so valuable moving forward. And in addition to kind of teaching us, I think as teachers, we've learned a lot about time management and balancing all of that. And so that was kind of the next point that you all wanted us to address. And I think that no teacher join something so happily if they don't guarantee that they're going to be ready to make it happen for students. And that's certainly the case with everyone on our team.
Yes.
We know what we're getting into. We know that there's going to be after school rehearsals. We know that we're going to be learning alongside of students, and we're like very joyful in doing that, and it's not a problem. And Miss Anna was very mindful about having us kind of have helpers. Do you want to tell them about that?
Yeah, so when I asked them, I asked the core team, and I was like, well, we have such an artistic school. Like, one of the things that you can ask, I don't know if my principal mentioned it, like, we are a Title I school. We have a lot of things that our kids need provided for. But one of the things that has been crazy is that we're getting known in our county for our music program. And I don't think it's just like anything that I'm doing with the music program. It's like our kids are just so musical. They even struggled with. It was something that immediately when I asked for people that be willing to help our team leads, they were all willing to do it. And not only that, but we were mindful to get an amount that wasn't too overwhelming, because we know that too many hands can kind of stir everything. But we were just like, you can cut that part because I'm babbling at this point.
No, it's okay. We can babble. I don't care. But like you're saying, like the collaboration of our team, at least, I think lends itself really well because we all get along. We're all happily doing this. No one's being forced. And so how do you collaborate on a program this size? You have to get along, and you have to have like those, I don't know, the professional qualities too.
Yes.
So I think we're really well-rounded.
Yeah.
Do you want to take that?
Yes, and I think like our kids, we're not a school that you walk through the hallways and you don't really know how to collaborate with your friends, like with your coworkers. We might not be friends on a personal level, but we are all very good coworkers, which I think will be a good way to model collaborative teaching to our kids, because not only in our classrooms we're teaching, but whenever we have after school things, clubs, we're all like, you help with PE field day and PE
running,
stuff running, and she's like, that's not your job, but you do it because we're very collaborative. And I think we have teachers from all areas. Music, we have title teachers, we have Ms. Angus with behavioral teaching, we have our principals. Other schools, I know you guys suggest the principals being producers, but our principals are amazing dancers, and both of them wanted to be choreographers.
And we're excited.
Yes, we're so excited.
We're excited for that.
Yes, so that to say, I think it will come naturally to us, the positive collaboration, because it's just the environment of our school.
And just to add at the end, we also want this to be successful for our students, and that's what drives us every single day.
Yeah.
But we're also art nerds and music nerds who also want to create something that is really great.
Yes, great storytelling.
Yes, so we appreciate your consideration.
Hi, I'm Teresa Gwill, principal of Mountain Valley Elementary, proudly known as the Mountaineers. We serve approximately 270 students in pre-K through 5th grade, and every one of them brings a unique story, talent, and dream into our building each day. Mountain Valley is a Title I school with about 80% of our students coming from low socioeconomic backgrounds. We serve a wonderfully diverse community, including 32% of students with disabilities. Our students may come from different backgrounds, but they all share something powerful, a desire to be seen, heard, and celebrated. What truly sets Mountain Valley apart is our love for the arts. In music class, our students don't just learn notes and steps, they discover their voices, build confidence, and learn how to work together as an ensemble. Singing, dancing, and performing allow our children to step into the spotlight and realize, I belong here. Many of our students would not otherwise have access to private music, dance, or acting lessons. That's why we believe the arts should not be reserved for a few, but accessible to every child. Recently, one of our students performed at the All-County Choir Concert at the Chuck Mathena Center. A video of his performance went viral, reaching more than 75,000 views in under a week. That moment wasn't just about applause, it was about a child realizing that his voice matters. And he's not alone. We have so many students at Mountain Valley who are just waiting for their moment to shine. Disney stories remind us that courage, kindness, teamwork, and imagination can change lives, and that journey often begins on a stage. Disney musicals and School Stage Connect would give our students a chance to experience that magic firsthand. For our children, stepping onto a stage isn't just a performance, It's a transformation. The arts are essential to who we are at Mountain Valley because they help our students grow into confident, creative, and compassionate individuals. If chosen for Disney musicals in schools Stage Connect, I promise our students will bring heart, joy, and unforgettable moments to the stage. Thank you for believing in the power of storytelling and the incredible potential of our students.
Hi, Teresa Quill here. I forgot to mention, I'm not only the principal, I'm the choreographer. Hit it, crew! MVES, you know you wanna pick us in.